This is the greatest 2K I've ever played. Go pre-order this junk right now, bro. On my life. On my life. Y'all need this right now. Go get.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Victory Billup. Back with another video, man. So 2K26 early access has been out for like 3 days now. I feel like I got a good amount of gameplay. I haven't opened every mode yet, but I feel like I got a good amount of gameplay. So I just wanted to let you guys know my first thoughts, my first impressions on this game. Usually when I play a 2K, I can tell if it's trash within the first week. And this game, I'm not even a week, usually a day. I'm not gonna lie. 2K25, I said it was trash. Day of. Day of, I said it was trash. But this game, is it better than 2K25? Sure. But that means nothing because every 2K ever was better than 2K25, bro. 2K25 was one of the worst games ever created, period. And this game right here, this game is 2K25 Part 2. So to explain why I say that is because it has that 2K25 movement, which is just too fat and wide. The driving angles and animations are too fat and wide. That is the sole reason this gameplay is ass, bro. The movement is trash. The dribbling in this game is actually very good. It's very fun to dribble. This is probably one of the most fun dribbling 2Ks ever. But the bursting out of them, garbage. So I'm going to show you guys this 2K25 clip right here. This is one of the first videos that I posted of 2K25. When they changed their movement engine, this is the reason why they had to make the players smaller so that they can make these animations even work. I'm going to cross over, and instead of being able to drive straight to the hoop, Jason Tatum, they give him a crazy fake wall driving animation, and he goes around the entire three-point line before he's able to drive to the hoop. That's what I'm talking about when I say the angles are fat and wide. All right, so this clip is of 2K26. I'm using De'Aaron Fox. Cross over to the left, take one dribble, 1, 2, 3. Those 3 dribbles are one driving animation. The only reason that worked is because there was no one in the paint. If there's anyone even remotely close, you're getting walled up. So this clip, I do a push dribble with De'Aaron Fox. Look how long this animation goes. He almost goes out of bounds before I'm able to move and pass the ball. If you don't have this game, don't fall for the FOMO. It's not good. That's just early though. I don't want to hate too early into the video. I'm gonna show you guys things that I do like about this game and things that I don't like about it. And I'm just going to let you guys know my first thoughts, my first impressions on my experience with this 2K26. Let's get straight to it. All right, so I opened this game within an hour of the global release. Servers busted. Once again, this is a yearly thing for 2K. I couldn't even play online at first. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to play an offline game. So I played an offline play now game. Celtics versus Thunder, Hall of Fame. First thing I'm going to tell you is I was getting boxed badly, bro. Getting boxed badly. I could not get by these guys, bro. Even though it's the Thunder, I already know, bro. Computer defense is about to be overpowered in this game for sure. Next. I don't know if this was a glitch, but the halftime presentation was just extremely bland, bro. They didn't have no commentators, nothing, bro. No commentators, nothing at the half, just showing the stats. I don't know if that was a glitch, but it was looking very bland. I do like the new scoreboard, though. The lighting looks better. But other than that, presentation is bland, super bland. I even see David Aldridge, bro, so I could skip his cutscene, bro. I didn't even see that, so I could skip it. So another thing I noticed about the gameplay is that full court passes go through almost every single time. You could throw it from wherever with whoever, and they're going to catch it. And the ball, when they throw it, it just looks mad weird. I don't know. The ball doesn't match the speed of the movement. They definitely sped the game up OD. The dribbling is mad fast. The players move fast, but the breaking out of it is just horrible, bro. And the shooting, I can't really judge the shooting right now, but if you do know a player shot, you can green up with them easy. But they definitely sped up the shooting. Like, I don't know. I feel like they do this every year. They make the shooting mad fast. and the meter doesn't match the shot, so it just makes it just distracts me, bro. It distracts me when I try to use the meter. But in my career, I was definitely greening up crazy. In play now, I wasn't greening up like that, except for with certain players. So it's definitely harder to shoot this year. It's harder to slash as well because not only are the driving animations fat, but they made finishing green or miss. So you can miss a wide open layup if you don't time it right. That is one of the most annoying things in 2K history because 2K layup animations are so random. If the green window is not huge on a random quick ass layup, you will miss it. Next, they added the new post go to moves. Just another thing like last year, it allows people to do bag work without really doing anything. And this year, I don't think people are gonna really use it that much. But there's certain animations that are pretty good, like this one by Wemby right there. I'm not gonna lie, that move is OD, but it is hard to time though. So I don't think it's gonna be as cheesy as it might look. But I wouldn't be surprised if 2K put that animation in one of the season passes because it does have potential. That move does have potential. So next, I'm gonna talk about Play Now Online. So when I first opened Play Now Online, the first thing I noticed is that it's the exact same from last year. They changed almost nothing from 2K25, bro. They still got the same stinky league and point system where you gotta wait 5 games to use the same team again. They didn't even change the tiers of the teams from last season, bro. That's how you know they was being extremely lazy. They left all the teams in the exact same tiers. The Suns are still tier 1. That's how you know they were being lazy, bro. They still got the same stinky leaderboard system where it's just whoever could fiend to get the most points. The only thing they did add was they did add some new classic teams. Even though they've already been in the game, they did add some new classic teams. So now, when you graduate from each league, you get to pick 10 classic teams from whatever era. So the first one is the Magic versus Bird era, which is the 80s. And then we got the Jordan era, Kobe era, LeBron era, and Steph era. The thing about that is, though, with each era, it's just teams from a certain year. So it's the Steph era is every team from 16 to 17 season. But they did add John Wall. They did add Blake Griffin back to the game. They did add Ibaka, so that's a W. You feel me? On the play now side, we gotta take what we can get. So I don't know why they did it with the exact year, but we gotta take what we can get around here. So at this point, the server started working again. I was finally able to get online and get to a game. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play now online. Let's get it. We start the game, error code. I was like, what? Instantaneous loss. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna try this again. I start another match, error code. I start another match, error code. I was like, all right, bro. And then I finally got into a single game, bro. That's when I finally got a game. That was actually my most enjoyable game of the day. My first game on it went to overtime, Warriors versus Clippers. We were actually cooking. I might post that gameplay. Nah. But one thing I could tell you from playing out online is the AI's help defense and offensive IQ is just still just as bad as ever. They still don't cut when there's an open lane. They still won't move. They'll still randomly help off the best shooter every single time. It's just bad, bro. This game is not good. At least on the play now end, this game is absolutely not good. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about my career because clearly that's the main focus of this game, bro. And when I hopped into the city, I'm not gonna lie. First thing I'm gonna say is it is beautiful. It does look good. They finally got the game running on 60 FPS, 5 years into next gen. But the city does look good. I was looking around like, damn, this is really like 2K's metaverse, bro. Who asked for this, bro? This used to be a basketball game. But it does look good. Like, look at the helicopter. They got all the leaderboards in the city, all that. It does look good. But it's all designed to make you spend bread, bro. The freaking $100 version of this game doesn't even give you enough VC to get to an 80 overall. It gets you to like a 77, bro. And after that, you can't afford any drip. That's horrible. It doesn't even come with, you know how usually it comes with some decent drip. If you got the $100 version, it comes with some decent drip. Nope. But you feel me? I'm not buying VC in this game, bro. I promise you, I'm not buying VC. I can't stop you guys from buying it, but I'm not buying VC, bro. I didn't even want to buy this game, to be honest. But I told myself, if a beautiful woman buys me this game, it's not that bad. So I will be sleeping fine at night knowing it went like that, but I will not be buying VC, bro. I told y'all, VC was one of the first cryptocurrencies, bro. That's niggas' introduction to crypto. That's why they made it so that they can't be sued anymore for making their currency worthless after every game. But I digress. So I hopped in the theater. I was like, all right, it's time for me to carry some bots. I'm not gonna lie, I did have some fun. I did have a lot of fun in the theater in the proving grounds. In my opinion, that's where this game actually shines, because when there's more space on the court, you're actually able to get your moves off. You're actually able to cook up, because the dribbling is actually very fun. This is, like I said, the dribbling in this game is amazing. It's just the bursting out of it that sucks. Shooting was pretty good too. If you know your shot, you could green up early, no badges. So I won't lie, I did enjoy myself a little bit on that mode. And then I went to go play mycareer. You could tell they worked on the story like hard this year, but who cares? Respectfully, who cares? Because the reason 2K16 was so good was not because of the story. It's because the game was good. The story was just a plus. This game, they went all out on the story. Meanwhile, a nigga like me, I'm skipping every single cutscene, bro. Every single cutscene that I can skip is getting skipped. I'm on my Shannon Sharp shit, man. Skip, skip, skip. Like I don't care about MP story no more. I'm not gonna lie. But for those of you that do decide to watch it, let me know in the comments if it's good. Cause I'm not. So yeah. In terms of the gameplay of this game, the only pluses I will say is the shooting and the dribbling. So I'm seeing people online saying this game is good, that they're having so much fun. This is the most fun they've had in 2K in years. I don't know what game they're playing, or if it's because 2K25 was just that bad. But this game is not good, bro. This game is not good. Like, if you think this game is good, it's either you're just falling victim to the yearly 2K cycle, or you've never played a 2K that's good, because this game is not good, bro. Defense, shot contest, non-existent. Driving angles, fat. You can miss a wide open layup if you don't time it. Like, that is just horrible. Green or miss free throws, whose idea was that? They changed the dunk meter so that if you press down on the stick, it does it automatically. I don't know how I feel about that one. They changed the alley-oop so that it shows a random button now instead of square. That is dumb. That's not a skill. That's not adding a skill gap. It's just horrible. Like, no bull. This is already in my top 5 worst 2Ks. And it just came out. I'm already throwing it in my top 5 worst 2Ks, bro. 2K21 next gen, 2K24 5, 2K18. This is like 4th worst, no bullshit. 4th worst 2K I've ever played. This is not good at all. If you do enjoy this game, though, I'm not going to hate. I'm going to let you guys have your fun, because I want you to get your money's worth. But me, personally, this game is garbage, bro. If you don't have this game yet, I suggest you just wait till it's on sale. And don't fall for the FOMO, bro. That's why they released it 7 days early, bro. They want you to feel like you're missing out on something. You're not missing out on anything, I promise you, bro. This game is 2K25 sped up. This might be a hot take to y'all, but 2K25 was the last good 2K in my opinion. That was the last time I felt like they were really taking a step in the right direction for making the perfect game for us. And then 2K25, they just destroyed all that. And this game is just 2K25 Part 2. So all they had to do to make 24 better was fix the contest system, make it green or miss, buff defense slightly, make the dunk meter work correctly, and have the shot canceling system that they already had in 2K23, and it would have been perfect. This game, I can do bag work in any 2K, but this game, I don't know, it doesn't feel good for me, bro. It's not fun for me. Maybe I'm just washed, bro. Maybe I'm just a washed unk. Nah, this game sucks. Anyways, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this game if you do have it. And I will be dropping another video about this game, in my opinion, once I get some more hours on the game and once they do more patches to the game. Because you all know with 2K, they always do mad patches in the beginning of the year when people start complaining. So we're going to see how this game goes. But I don't think it's going to be a game that the community will be playing that long, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. God bless. I'm out.
How you trapping off the Walmart vest? I'm tryna ball D with Marquette. Yeah, I'm tryna shop like a Marquette. I just gotta chop my hit target. They say I'm the ticket, K Garnett. Tryna dance tonight. Know these ain't the mirrors, but the pants is tight. Know they only love you when the bands is right. Said she tryna find out what the fans is like, what the bands is like, what my mans is like. Said I'm tryna wax it like a candlelight.